Supreme Court Justice Alito's leaked draft, he cites Sir Matthew Hale. Hale describes abortion of a quick child who died in the womb of a great crime, a great misprision. For context, but for those who don't know, Matthew Hale was a 17th century jurist who conceived the notion that husbands cannot be prosecuted for raping their wives. He sentenced women to death for being witches, and those whose misogyny stood out even in his time. Some of these views on women and those who can give birth are still present today, as you can see. The overturning has nothing to do with children or protecting life, but everything to do with control, misogyny, patriarchy, and sexism. That's right. Woo! And for all those Bible thumpers out there, fun fact, the Bible does not say anything about life starting at conception. It says that life starts at first birth in Genesis 2:7. The only time the Bible mentions abortion is when it's describing when it should be done and how it should be handled and how it should be performed. In Numbers 5:11 to 31. So for all those people who use the Bible and use religion to try and force their ideals on other people's bodies, this one's for you. Take a look in your Bible and see for yourself.
For a lot of people in the neighborhood, they feel that it is intrusive. What would your answer to them be?
Why are their rights to privacy more important than my right to privacy? Because basically they don't want to be intruded on. Us being here making noises, intruding on them. He wanted to take away my right to choose is intruding on me. So what makes their right more important than my right?
How worried are you about the future of this country with the divisions?
I am a foreigner. I bought into America, and I am so disappointed that we're supposed to have checks and balances that are not working. There is all teeth and no bite, and we are one election away from being a dictatorship. And I am very scared. I can go back to my shithole country, but my shithole country is not fascist. It may not have abortion here like here, but we're not fascist. This is becoming fascist.
Fuck Brett Kavanaugh, fuck Samuel Alito, and fuck everybody who thinks that they can tell someone that they don't have a right to choose.
Fuck them!
Fuck them!
Hey y'all, I'm Lauren. Good to be here. I'm a black woman, a DC resident. I'll be a doctor in a few weeks. I'm here as a private citizen to say that abortion is healthcare. Abortion bans don't stop abortions, they stop safe abortions. Both medical and surgical abortions are some of the safest medical treatments we have. Medication abortions essentially cause a pregnant person to miscarry, and most can be actually managed at home. Surgical abortions involve physical removal of cells from the pregnant uterus. The total abortion-related complication rate is about 2%. That's so low. Both are incredibly safe. In fact, you can even get the abortion pills mailed to you by going to plancpills.org. You can manage your own abortion at home. On the other hand, pregnancy can be incredibly dangerous. This country has the highest maternal mortality rate of developed nations. According to the CDC, every 12 hours, a woman dies from complications of pregnancy or giving birth, and black women are 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related conditions. I only specify women here. Shame! Fuck you, Alito! I only specify women there because it's who the research has been done on, but abortion bans affect all of us no matter our gender.
While this illegitimate court is on the verge of taking away reproductive rights, I wanted to speak to another horrendous assault on people's rights that is taking place across the country right now. At the same time as states are rushing to pass new abortion restrictions or are waiting to uphold their anti-abortion trigger laws, legislatures across the country are passing a flurry of anti-LGBTQ bills as well. Just this year, we've seen the introduction of 238 anti-LGBTQ bills, over half of which target trans individuals.
Shame! This is genocide!
It is. We've seen attacks on the rights of people to use the bathroom, to play sports, and just to openly live as themselves. Alabama just this weekend outlawed gender-affirming care for minors and will forcibly detransition children.
Alabama!
Shame!
Teachers in Arizona are being forced to out LGBTQ students to their parents. Texas wants to remove trans kids from their families. Cops in Tennessee busted down a trans Twitch streamer's door while she was streaming this week to take her into foster care because her school wouldn't let her use the restroom. I also wanted to ask a question to the people who show up outside the Supreme Court holding LGBT for life signs in case any of them watch this. Do you really think that these ghouls aren't coming for your rights too? Yeah. You're happy to throw other people's rights under the bus now, so don't act surprised when this fuck right here comes for your human rights as well. Yep. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. We know that people won't accept this far-right Christian fundamentalist worldview lying down. We're going to keep fighting, and one day we will win. Abort the court! 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 Abort the court!
Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in to Status Coup's daily live stream Monday through Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time and Fridays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time.